up, you guys? It's your girl Carly. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. If you are new here, make sure to click the subscribe button down below. I post videos every single Monday and Friday, and I would love to see you in the next one. In today's video, I thought I would sit down and chit chat with you guys about my whole type of manifestation, subliminals, gratitude journaling, scripting, situation, routine. You guys have been asking me over on Instagram ever since I've kind of started sharing more about some of the goals and some of the things I've manifested this year and kind of just like my opinion on it and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to do a full breakdown video for you today. I should say, if you are an audio person and you want to maybe listen to this, go for a walk versus like watching me on YouTube, I do also have a podcast. You can check it out. It is called Hey Bitches. I have an entire episode. It's called Manifestation for the New Year. I will link it down below so you can check it out and check out the podcast while you're at it. For those of you that are the visual type learners, this video is going to be for you. So let's dive into it. The first thing I kind of wanted to talk about is my views on manifestation and like law of attraction and all that kind of stuff. I first started getting into manifestation and law of attraction probably last year, so 1 year ago, when I kind of felt like stuck in my life. And I've always been a spiritual person. I actually am religious. I've got a religious tattoo. When I was younger, I kind of got to find that all on my own, so I've been able to make my own choices in regards to spirituality and religion, and this has kind of led me to where I'm at today. I also am the kind of person who has a very good and happy, positive mindset and sees the best in everything all of the time, so law of attraction and manifestation kind of went hand in hand for me and like just where I was at in my life. So that is kind of why I really like it and why I believe and why I use it on literally everything in my life. Something I should say about law of attraction and manifestation and everything like that is a lot of people see it as this like misconception of being like, oh, well, if you think it, it'll happen, and that's just like not how the world works. And I get it. There's that whole point or that portion of law of attraction where you think it and believe it and it becomes so. I think what's really important to remember when it comes to manifestation and law of attraction and that kind of thing is that it doesn't work unless you work. You can't sit here and say, okay, I want to make $1 million every day, and then not work or not try to achieve higher than where you're at or XYZ. It doesn't work if you don't put in the work. And I feel like a lot of the time people are like, okay, well, obviously if you put in the work, good things happen. And I totally, completely 100% agree with that. But I just feel like manifestation and law of attraction is a way to kind of focus yourself deeper into your goals and make a mind to muscle to output type of connection with what you actually want out of your life. So for me personally, I use manifestation and law of attraction as like a tool to aid me on my journey and like my motivation and kind of stuff like that, versus being the thing that motivates me to do other things. Now that we've got kind of my personal outlook on manifestation and law of attraction, all that kind of stuff, let me walk you through my whole routine, start to finish, right now. The first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is listen to subliminals. Now, subliminals are something that is fairly new to me. It actually was introduced by one of my friends who is really big into the universe and energy and light language and all this kind of stuff, and she's gone really deep into that, and she's very happy. She first introduced me to subliminals, and I was like, okay, what is a subliminal? You might be asking that yourself. And basically, you listen to music, it's mostly instrumentals, and there's a subliminal message being repeated underneath the music. Subliminals essentially are a way for you to focus on the melody or what is recognizable in your head, and then your subconscious brain picks up all of the little underlying things in the subliminal, which is exactly what a subliminal is. So for me, I have an entire subliminal playlist that I play every single morning. They're really short. They're only like 3 or 4 minutes for all of them. In my playlist, I have things like attract wealth or grow on social media or attract your dream job. And it's just these little tiny things that, you know, you wake up first thing in the morning and it allows your brain to absorb that information, and I feel like it really starts off my day really well. I also have one that's like a motivational subliminal, so I listen to that one as well, and it kind of is just this underlying subliminal that's like, I want to work, I enjoy working, I want to get things done, XYZ, and I've been finding when I've been listening to it, I get more work done. I don't know if it's 100% the subliminal, or maybe it's just because I feel more so like working and working towards my goals, but I do like to use those. Something that I also do during my morning subliminal playlist situation is I have one subliminal that is called Manifest Anything You Want, and then I listen to the thing that I want to manifest, and this is like specific to the second step in my routine that I'll tell you about. The second video after Manifest Anything You Want is related to my goal for the month. So for example, the one that I have going this month is to attract money and wealth. If you guys don't know, I actually am starting my own clothing company, so that is like not exactly cheap. So I'm working to manifest wealth and money into my life to be able to fund that dream to make me even more wealthy. So what I will do is I'll listen to the Manifest Whatever You Want subliminal and then listen to the Attract Money and Wealth subliminal immediately after that. So my brain is kind of in the mindset to attract anything that I want, and then the thing that I want being the money and wealth. After that, I go into a manifestation. I know there's so many different ways you can do manifestations, but for me personally, I like structure, organization, and I like doing a 30-day goal type of situation. I feel like when you try to manifest too many things at once, it kind of backfires and you can't really focus on what you really want and really want to achieve and really want to see in your life. So for me personally, I do one big thing that I want to manifest that is like the thing. If nothing else happens that month, that is the thing that I want to happen. I do that for 30 days. The manifestation video I use is the Doxy's 30-day manifestation video. I will link it down below. It literally is a video. You listen to it every single day for 30 days and you focus on this goal. Now it's guided, so it's really easy. It'll tell you all of the things that you need to do. What I really like about the manifestation is they talk you through it and they make you attach emotional feelings to your goals. They make you visualize what it's gonna look like. So the more that you do this over time, the more that you start to believe it and the more that you subconsciously, I feel like, work towards achieving this goal. So for example, maybe your goal is eating healthier or losing XYZ amount of weight. When you're envisioning yourself doing this in the manifestation, maybe one day you're standing in the fridge, as I do all the time, and instead of choosing that, you know, leftover pizza, you're choosing a healthy berry bowl or like a salad or something that is like a better option than a junk food, and you don't really know why, but your body is just like, yes, that's the one. And I feel like a lot of that has to do with manifestation and literally seeing your goal over and over and over again in your head and feeling it and knowing what it would be like after you do the manifestation every day for 30 days. Now, after my manifestation is done, the next thing I like to do is just do a quick reset body check-in situation and do a meditation. I really like Headspace for meditation. There's something about the guy's voice on Headspace that just really relaxes me. I've tried to do so many of the other apps that are obviously way less expensive, and I've tried to do like YouTube ones that are free and all this kind of stuff, but the voice on Headspace really just like puts me in the mood. Now that being said, if you have a meditation app or person or source that you like to use, go ahead and use it. I just personally like Headspace because I also like that it tracks you because I'm a little competitive, and I love a good Headspace. So I'll do a Headspace anywhere from like 15 to 30 minutes. It kind of just depends how much I need it that day. If I'm having a particularly slow day or it was like hard to wake up for me or anything like that, I will kind of do like a longer meditation, which seems counterintuitive, but it actually helps me ground myself a little bit more so I can get more done in the day. After my subliminals, my manifestation, and my meditation are done, I go into gratitude journaling. Gratitude journaling is something I started last year, and it really made me feel very happy, very grateful, and overall just like have this more positive outlook on life through gratitude journaling. Gratitude journaling basically makes you sit down with yourself and be like, what am I thankful for today? At the beginning, I was like very much so goal oriented. So I was writing down, oh, I finished this assignment and I got XYZ grade, or I made XYZ money. And then eventually I ran out of like big things to be grateful for, and I was like, what the heck am I grateful for now? Gratitude journaling I really like to do in the morning because it forces me to sit down before anything has happened in my day and really just reflect on my life, on all of the days that have been prior to that day that I wake up, and just be thankful for what has already happened. It's little things and also big things that I am grateful for, and it also helps me to be, you know, more thankful when I have these small wins versus only documenting my big wins. This guy right here is my gratitude journal. I just picked it up from Chapters. I literally own 3 of them now, and they are my absolute favorite. It's super, super simple on the inside. It just says gratitude is the gateway to joy on the outside. On the inside, it literally just has a date, and then it says, today I am grateful for, and it just has blank pages. With my gratitude journal, what I like to do is write down at least 3 things every single day that I am grateful for, and I also kind of like to go a little bit more in depth. So instead of being like, I woke up today at 6 a.m. I like to be like, today I woke up to my alarm that allows me to be more productive and get more things done and actively work towards my goal type of thing. I just find when you write it down like that, it's a little bit deeper of an expression of gratitude than writing down just a simple little sentence. The next thing I like to do is future pacing or scripting or future planning. There's a ton of different words for it, but this is basically what I do. So right here, I do have my future planning journal. Definitely a big tip that I would give you guys is make sure you have your own books for these type of things. As you can see, I literally have a gratitude journal that I only do my gratitude journaling in, and then I also have a journal that I only do my future pacing in. And this is just because I'll explain to you how future pacing works, but it just doesn't make sense to have future pacing and your own journaling and like notes and stuff in your future pacing journal, because then things get kind of like messy and it's just harder for those things to appear in your life. So this is just a notebook right here. I picked it up from Chapters. It says this is the beginning of anything that you want. So the idea behind scripting is the written word is very, very powerful. I'm sure that you've heard it a million times that, for example, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, or the study that says when you put pen to paper, you're XYZ more likely to get things done. Pen to paper, I feel like, is very important, and a lot of people, especially in this like digital age, don't really like to write things down. So when it comes to scripting, you write everything in that journal down like it's already happened. Much like I talked about with like subliminals and manifestation and all that kind of stuff, the whole kind of vibe to law of attraction is that you are already tricking yourself into living your goal. Now, when I'm working in conjunction with my 30-day manifestation goal, I like to keep whatever I'm scripting about kind of in the same vein. So for me, for example, because I am doing an attract, money, and wealth type of one, today I wrote down about the specific brands that I worked with to make X amount of money, and going forward I'll probably, you know, write out the exact deliverables that I think are things that I want to do for this brand and the money that they're going to pay me, and it's all kind of in the same vein, but it's not the exact same thing every day, because I find when you write the same thing every day, it kind of gets ineffective. It's less like using your head and more just like copy paste. That being said, if there is something that I feel really compelled to script about, I will definitely script it in my journal. Maybe that is finding my dream apartment, which I actually literally just found my dream apartment a couple days ago, which I have been searching for literally a year. So that was really cool. Sometimes I just feel compelled to script certain things that I want to see appear quickly in my life, but also aren't like a big giant goal. So I'll write those in there, set it, forget it, and then hope it flows into my life at the perfect time. After I'm done future planning or scripting, the last thing that I do in my whole, you know, meditation, law of attraction situation routine is say some affirmations out loud. I am big on out loud and the power of the voice, something that I like to do. For example, for me, I will go in, I will say prayer out loud. I think it's just a lot more effective when you speak it into the universe versus think it in your head. So I will literally sit here, I will do a quick prayer, and then I will do my affirmations. Affirmations can literally be anything. I like to keep some affirmations that are very geared towards the goal that I'm trying to achieve, but I also like to keep affirmations that are maybe about like my future future self or anything like that. So for example, an affirmation that I could be doing when it comes to manifestation of making more money is I could wake up and I could say, every single day money is flowing towards me in the easiest way possible. And I say these affirmations out loud because not only when you say them out loud does your brain really absorb what you're saying, but you're also using your power of your voice to put it into the universe, to signal the universe that, hey, I'm ready for maybe some extra money. After my affirmations are done, that is it for the routine. That is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. I post videos every single Monday and Friday, and I would love to have you in the next one. If you guys do have any questions about manifestation, scripting, journaling, anything like that, make sure to leave a comment down below or slide into my DMs. You can hit me up at yourgirkarly. I would love to answer any questions that you may have. I love you guys so much. I will see you in the next video. Bye!